Hello, everyone's. I am here for Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion, Season 1, Episode 5. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all, I am tired. This is my second time doing this video. If you didn't watch my Black Lighting or 911 Fox, I'ma tell you. I was tired of using my webcam because I just look like a blur. And I know y'all was probably tired of seeing me look like a blurb. So I got me this selfie ring light from Burlington. It's $13. It works fine. It's just that I could not import my videos from my phone to my laptop. And believe me, I tried. Did 911, did Black Lightning, did Love and Hip Hop Family Reunion. Recorded all three of them. Go to import to my computer. We can't do that right now, bro. Sorry, can't do that. Can't help you. I spent like a good hour trying to get this together. And it said no. So I was like, okay. I can't go back to the blur after seeing my video look so wonderful. What am I going to do? So I'm going to put my camcorder on top of, some boxes. Sit on the floor and have my ring light off to the side so y'all can see me looking wonderful. Or somewhat wonderful, because your girl tired now and did these videos twice and things want to mess up. But y'all ain't here for my troubles. Y'all here to see the video, my review. So Scrappy decides he gonna host Bible study. Now he feel like his daddy sitting up there because his daddy a preacher, so he's like, I feel like my daddy up here. I was like, okay, cool. My question is, we cannot wait until the next day when people wasn't still drunk. Because Trick and Trina over there finna to fall asleep because they was not 5 minutes ago tipsy doing the electric slide across the room. So it's time for the testimonies. Mama D, she comes up here, does her little rendition of her song. I don't remember the name of the song, but people got a hee and a ha out of it. Now Mandisi, he wants to go up and testify. All right, Benici, what you got to say? Now, apparently, this man been shot twice and stabbed 13 times. Now, I don't know if that was 13 times at once or 13 times in total. Either way, that is a lot to be getting stabbed. Now, he grew up in New York, not the best neighborhood, living in the project, so he was groomed to be a drug dealer before he could even read. So they want to get you young before, by the time you're 11 years old, you fully into the game. Now, he was saying how at a young age, he had to figure out how to eat, him and his brother, how to fend for themselves because Judy was gone. Now, this is when she want to get up and, I'll explain yourself to me, son. And he was like, he says that she wasn't there, so he and his brother had to fend for themselves. They were left for days on end with no food. And Judy was like, well, where was your grandma? And I'm like, the question is, where were you? You were the mother. It wasn't grandma's responsibility to take care of the kids because she may have not known that the kids was there by themselves. Grandma don't live in the same house as them. And he's like, first of all, grandma lived across the street. We live in the projects in these apartments. We didn't know how to get to grandma's house to get food. We would go to the neighbor's house asking for food, But let Judy tell that they had enough food in their refrigerator that they could have fed the whole neighborhood. It's like she don't want him telling her story and what, she had going on. But I'm like, let this man get this off his chest because him sitting on this, it's not going to be healthy for him and his future relationships. Because he's holding on to this anger that he had. And Judy is mad because, you telling how she wasn't the best of mothers. So, she mad about that. Now, Scrappy and Erica, they was able to sit down and hash out their issues. Basically, y'all need to know how to communicate with each other without fussing and fighting. And he does admit that it was Erica and Bambi were more mature than he is, but coming together, I'm like, yeah, we were stupid a few years ago. I was mad at you about this, and you was mad at me about this, but we've grown. Bambi got 2 kids now. Erica got 2 more kids. And they just tired of fighting. And I'm glad that he could admit that, you know, sometimes when the money was out here, you know, saying she was one place, he would, you know, check in with Erica like, Imani said she was here. And I just want to check in with you. It's just been communication. And it's good. And hopefully this lasts, because I wouldn't want Imani to be like having this issue to where like I want both of my mom and daddy at a party, but y'all seem to can't get along long enough for we to all have a party and not have to have separate parties. I was like, yeah, that's good. Now Mendices, he's kind of upset with himself because he shouldn't have said anything, because now Judy's upset. But he needed to get things off of his chest, even though it hurt Judy. Now, Judy said she was the young mother at age 16, and she was out here partying while her kids were sitting at home. I was like, that's what he was trying to say. He's like, he looking for his mama, and this may have been the reason why he turned to the streets. It's like, you was always gone, you was out partying, me and my brother was hungry, you know, with a young age. It's like, hey, little man, you want to come up here and make some money? You know, you stand here, do this, and you see somebody coming, you know, you tap on this, and you do this for a few hours, I give you $20. And like, okay, now there's $20, I can feed me and my brother. And it was like, okay, I was getting more and more money, and that's probably how things happen. It's like, you not being there caused me to turn to a life of crime to support me and my family. And I know you may have not been ready to tell your story, but this is my story too. What you did affected me in how I grew up and my mentality of how I think about things. Now, Yandy is talking to Erica, and she's saying how Mendices has become afraid that Yandy and the kids are just going to one day and just like turn on him. He's also not wanting his daughter to spend the night over at people's house, and I can understand that, because these days, I mean, even a long time ago, you don't know who these people, like, you know them, but you don't know them. Like, you don't know what can be going on, and you scared for your daughter. Now, Erica's like, she felt like the same way because of growing up. Her mom was a drug addict. She's clean now, but like, she's fearful, like, if my daughter's not in my presence and my daughter's over here, what could happen to her? And she understands where Mendices is coming from. You know, as a child, your parent is an addict, and the childhood trauma of that, it's serious. If you don't get that checked, it can lead into your adulthood and have the relationship that you have as adults. But Yandy is trying, like, wants Mendices to know, like, I'm here for the long haul. I was here with you, like, while you was locked up for all those years. Me and the kids love you. But in his mind, like, if my mama could just do this, why wouldn't you? So hopefully Mendices and Judy can, you know, get things together. But it's like, he needed to tell his story so he can get this off of his chest and clear some things up. But she wasn't ready for that story to be told. Y'all, why do they keep on putting Trick and Golden, what's her name, April, and scenes together? Like, did anyone actually believe that Trick was wanting to be there besides to look at April's body? You know, this man wasn't trying to do nobody's exercise, so what was the point of even showing that? Child, I don't know. So, y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so my beautiful face with a video. You can click on it, you can like it, and share it with your people, and you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, oh, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.